And for some perspective on this investigation, back with us now, Tracy Walder, former CIA officer and FBI special agent. Tracy, thank you so much for still being here.
Thank you for having me again, Natasha.
As this missing persons case evolves, is it looking more and more to you like there was a history of unreported domestic violence here?
To me, yes. I think, this revelation of the call that she had made regarding the violent threat that her then boyfriend had made to her and her friend is really kind of what turns the corner of this to me. He obviously had been convicted of fraud and there were some money issues, but we didn't know much about his violent history, which he apparently now does have. But unfortunately, it looks like, she perhaps had been the victim of domestic violence perhaps more than one time, and just didn't go through with those police reports.
And one of their former tenants shares that in the past few months, Ana had been liquidating some of her property holdings. As an investigator, does this raise any red flags for you, that perhaps this is a person starting to make plans, or could this just have been to help fund her husband's fraud case? We know that there were money issues going on in the background.
Yeah, so I've kind of arrived at both of those conclusions, quite frankly. Look, I find it unusual that in the past 6 months, she really had been liquidating a lot of them. It looks to me like that was a primary source of income. I surmise that she was probably the breadwinner of the family. And it looked like a lot of those assets, the rent that they received from those was really a main source of their income. So it was very interesting to me to see that those had been liquidated really within the past 6 months, thus leaving perhaps a large sum of cash. So it makes me wonder two things. One, did the family need these assets? Or was she planning, perhaps to leave, or was she planning to file for divorce? It's hard to know for sure, but I do find that to be an interesting development.
As you track this investigation, what details of this case are standing out to you now and you think warrant further investigation?
I think the things that warrant further investigation are really his violent tendencies, because it's been pretty well documented, the financial issues that he's had and the financial crimes that he's committed. However, it hasn't been well documented, these violent tendencies, but it's starting to come out from people that knew him, his family members, these 911 calls. And I think that's something that's going to be incredibly important. I also think the digital trail that he left is going to be important. We know his GPS, his ankle monitor did not have GPS, so that might not be helpful, but I would assume that he had a phone, an Apple Watch, any kinds of those devices. I think that's what's going to be the most telling in a case like this.
Tracy Walder, always appreciate the context and insight. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.